Top of the motherfucking morning. Chill dig. I hope you got 12 more haters and $13 more today than you did yesterday. Or if you have not, because right now it is 8:30 in the motherfucking morning, that is probably your mission. Chill dig. Okay, today, what the fuck is we doing? I'm sorry I curse so much. It makes my language colorful. Oh, people is beeping at people. I'm in the traffic. I'm on 75 South. Figure I'd get on here and say whatever shit that I wanted to say. What am I doing today? I am going down to Sarasota to edit this kitchen that I'm working on with my man Don. Don is a top tier fucking designer. You know what? I had so much shit to talk about designers for so long. It was like very few you meet some that's doing things that make sense or that want to listen to the contractors. And it's like, okay, we could do that, but we can't do it like this. We got to do it like this. And then some of them like, nah. But I've met some really good people who's is doing the motherfucking thing, and they kind of doing things that make sense, and they willing to call me and be like, do this make sense? Can we do this? And I'm like, all right, we can do it like this if you do this. You did. And that's excellent. It works for me. Okay. But man, apparently I installed a lot of this kitchen, was missing some parts. I installed a lot of this kitchen, was about to get a template. The homeowner said that the peninsula off the stove wall is too far in the walkway, so we gonna slizard that joint over and edit it, make this angle a little steeper, and rebuild the framing on the back so we can do the template. My brakes grinding, but then the island, I put the island together all nicely and shit, and apparently the electrician took the island apart so that he could run his wiring. He said the spacing in between was too tight. He couldn't run his wiring. What the fuck? I said, you gonna have to back charge him. I can put it back together, but you gonna have to back charge his ass. For real, some electricians, they don't even try to put it, like it was like a 3-inch space or 2-inch space in between the cabinets back to back. I'm gonna show y'all when I get there, right? And he said he couldn't fit through there. I've seen a lot of electricians, you can't fit behind the cabinet, so they'll put the conduit inside the cabinet at the top and the back. So it's running across the top back of the cabinet where you would have the screws into the wall. So you're never gonna see the fucking conduit anyway. You're never gonna fucking see it. Like, so why wasn't that the option rather than taking the cabinets apart? I don't know. We're about to find out how much he took apart. But Don was pissed when he called me. He said, what the fuck? I just had to let him let it out. He just wanted to curse and shit. And I know. I got times where I just want to curse and shit too. She did. So we on the way to do that now. What I got going on today? I think the lady, I did a condo flip for her. It was her mom's condo. We flipped it. They put it on the market. Then she's retired. She is ready to finally do her own kitchen. So we done drew her shit up. She like it. She talking about, let's do it. She told me she was gonna let me know by 5 p.m. It has been an hour. I first texted her, I think 6:50 this morning. It's 8:37 right now. And she has said, let's do it. So much for 5 o'clock. She said, send me a motherfucking contract. I said, you goddamn right. Yes, ma'am. So, that's that. And then I'm going to plan with these guys and get these guys together to come by the house so we can look at this and plan this out. And then I'm going to motherfucking ham sandwich. My brakes are grinding. Yo, these brakes are fucking crazy because, like, I guess the pads I have don't have no squeak. It's just they run out. So I swear I just changed the front not too long ago. So the outside pad, when I look at it, looks good, but I think the inside pad is grinding, which is interesting because, so I'm talking about the front left wheel. Now the rear right wheel was doing the same thing. The outside pad still had life, and I'm like, there's no point in changing that right now. But the inside pad was grinding, and it started putting ridges in my rotor. So I went in there, and I was like, oh, how much did I fuck this up? And I'm not holding this phone good. So I went in there, and I was like, stay on that side. So I took the wheel off. I looked at the brakes. I was like, oh, this one grinding. Now look, I had already had new brake pads because I was gonna change them before, but they looked good. I didn't know. I thought I had to change them, I didn't. So I didn't put the new pads on. So I went into the back right wheel. I took the pads out and shit. And then it was only the inside pad. So I was like, and it started kind of grinding and started putting ridges in it. So I was like, fuck it. I got a couple ridges in it. I'm gonna just put these new pads on since I had them for months already. And I know that this rotor is gonna destroy this pad. That's fine. Boom, I bought new back rotors and new pads to go in the back. I got them jobs sitting in the house. They actually been in the house for like 3 weeks. And I ain't had time to do it. So I go to do it this weekend and I can't find my tube of brake lube. And I'm like, fuck, I can't put the new shit on there. I ain't got no fucking brake lube. And I have that. I have all that shit. Then I fucked up because my truck is red and black. I have no chrome. I actually don't even like chrome. So I was on Facebook like a dumbass. And dudes was on there talking about, yeah, I got black rotors. I didn't know you could get rotors in black. So now I'm looking at the black rotors like, damn, because I got silver joints or chrome joints, whatever you want to call them. It's like, do I want to keep these, or maybe I could, because it's too late for me to return the chrome joints I already bought. The chrome rotors. I got some nice slotted and drilled rotors. They look sweet, but I don't have any chrome on my truck. So I don't really think I want to do that. Actually, some of my badging is still chrome, but I'm going to paint it matte black. Everything is matte black. The wheels are matte black. The mirrors is matte black. The door handles is already matte black too. So I'm painting all my badges. I painted my wheels. I had the alloy wheels. So I'm like, damn, I think I want the black rotors. So since now I got to change the front, I might as well buy the all 4 set of the black rotors. And then see if I can resell the chrome ones I just bought. I might lose some money. Hopefully I can sell them for what I bought them for. And I'm like, fuck it, I'll drop them off at your door like Amazon did for me. Should did. But yeah, we'll see. So that's my next task that we doing. We on the way to this house. They say I'll be there in 16 minutes. I'm late as son of a bitch. I told them I was trying to get there at 8. I'm about to arrive at 8:54. And I gotta pee so bad. Anyway, let's continue this day. Stay safe and motherfucking dangerous. Chuddy. Alright, I'm Bizak. Chuddy. This the house we was talking about in the car. I did this maybe 2 weeks ago. Yeah, did this 2 weeks ago. I had the island out here. As you can see, this is my original line. He want to bring it in because we got a walkway right here. Don't want to block the walkway. Slizzed that over there. Built a new wall there for the countertop. This finished panel. Finished panel. Go right there. And then the homeowner said they took all these cabinets right here and disconnected them and pulled them out so they can get these wires in. Well, they did a terrible job. So I have to reset all these. It's all good. It is what it is. I'll be here all day. This shouldn't take all day, but I've been on the phone all day setting up another kitchen. Look at that. Looking good. It's that flat. This style is becoming so popular. Alright, so I'm going to finish, put this panel on here, put that there. This filler is trying to piss me off. I won't get tight at the bottom. So I'm going to figure that out. Give that a moment. Got to scribe this back to the floor for here, because this is where the hump is. But I had it back, so it's a different spot. Then I run the bracing in the back. And that's that. Then we're going to put this back together. That's where we at. So let's analyze what they did to my island. I cut the hole here to pull these two wires through, and they pulled them through the back of the island. And they really only had like 3/4 back there. But, I mean, you really could have made it work. This is a real sloppy job of just throwing conduits between these cabinets. And they got to these outlets that I hope are in the right place. But they really just... They literally threw them just behind the island. Like I said, they took the back of the island off, unscrewed it, ran these wires. Look at this, just hanging here. Ran these wires to the outlets for the stove and the microwave, and then just screwed them back together and just pinched them back. You can't see it good right here, but they just pinched these wires in there, so the cabinets are not back tight together. They just... Like, they didn't even think of what's the best way to make them flat as possible. We just gonna throw them back here and screw the cabinets back together and fuck y'all. That's crazy. What's up? Motherfucking blog check-in call. Chuddy. I'm gonna get a mic soon so I can post this bitch up. Today has been a successful, busy day. I was on the phone today just as much as I was doing things with my hands. Truth be told, I'd rather be doing things with my hands, but the income requires me to do things on my phone. Sure did. Anyway, so first I fucking forgot it was fucking karate day. My son would be mad. He was like, "Dad, it's taekwondo." My bad, little nigga. But yeah, it's karate day. So I was trying to get home by 4, and that didn't happen because right now it's 3:57, and I'm still like 40 minutes from the house. So she gotta take the baby with her to taekwondo with my big boy. That's alright. So I'll probably see if I go pick him up from her, cause he probably gonna be tripping. That baby been tripping. He is a wildling. That's my boy. But that peninsula, I got it shifted over. I took a little video that I probably just played before this. Whatever that video is, this is the conclusion of that. I shifted the peninsula over so the walkway is clear. He like when he come in through that door, because he probably park in the garage when we get all the shit out the garage from the renovation being finished. Then he can walk in through that way. I gave them an interesting idea about the countertop, because they worried about the countertop blocking the way, but I was like, maybe you could do like a weird angle countertop so you can still have some overhang on one side. That'd be dope. Then I had to put the island back together. I had the superintendent come over, and he disconnected the oven box and rerouted the wires so that we can get those sections back together. He came in, he was like, yeah, you're right, like it would just be easier, like, and he was like, I mapped this out for them, I laid it out, I cut the holes for I thought they cut the hole. I mean, the holes is kind of not cut good, but he said he lined it up, he cut the holes. Damn, I think I forgot to cut the holes for that other job. Damn. Oh, it's not gonna matter, we're getting new panels anyway. But they could have fucked it up. We'll see. This traffic is ass. Anyway, so he was like, him drilling the holes for them for where all the outlets go. He went over the specs. He cut the holes for the all the boxes, and they still decided to come in and take the cabinets apart on the island. Like, I've never seen no electricians be like, yeah, we're gonna take the cabinets apart because I can't work in this little space. That's crazy as hell. Like, you suck. I call the designers like, bro, these guys suck. Like, they suck. Anyway, I hope they figure it out and make some money. At one point, I used to suck too. And sometimes the best thing that can happen is somebody tell you that you suck. When I first moved to Florida, I met this guy. He's a designer. He used to be an installer. He knew his shit. He was putting money in my pocket, and I was satisfying his customers. But he told me he wanted to have the best installers. He told me that I wasn't quite there. I'm almost there. I still hit that fucking hole. He said, you almost there, but you're not quite there. And I never let that go. And then I've been starting to learn more stuff, and I'm like, okay. And in reality, when you learning shit, like, when you realize how much you can learn and how much you've learned so far, you be like, damn, how much more can I learn? So, like, if you want to be very broad in the sense of the idea, you know, there will be more information from just the existence of humans that no human will ever be able to learn all the information. It's just too much information. You'll never get it in, not a human lifetime at least. But just as far as my trade go as a finished carpenter, I know I got a lot more to learn about finished carpentry. But I'm hot shit at cabinets. I am. And I still be getting better. Like, damn, what else could I learn? Am I really hot shit or am I not hot shit? Shit did. Like, people like what I do, but it just goes to show how many people are shit. Like, so if you get somebody who's really, like, doing a good fucking job, like, yeah, like, that's tight. Let's do a good fucking job. Like, so be like, damn, how much better. Like, I did this condo. It's been moving around on the ground. It looking good. I love it. They have professional pictures taken and shit. I'm about to brag. I knew when I was installing it, I was like, this gonna be one of the ones. This one gonna get some attention. I'm gonna make sure I, you know, and I learned some things. Some things I already knew. Sometimes it'd be like things you already know, but you learn a different degree of it. You get more in depth with it. And I've learned, like, everything has layers, like, or levels. Everything got levels. Like, there's levels to being broke. There's levels to being rich. There's levels to being intelligent, like, all that shit. And, you know, you'll continue to pass more and more levels, like, as you learn shit, as you do better. And so when I get to another level, it'd be like, damn, I'm better now. I know I'm at another level. But it just also opens you up to the idea of how much more is on this level, how much more am I about to learn before I get to the next level. Like, some levels be like 2 months, some levels be like 2 years. Shit, dig, like, you don't know. It's a fucking adventure, you know what I'm saying? You don't fucking know. What the fuck am I even talking about? So yeah, the cabinets is locked in. Put them bitches in place. I think that guy lives in my neighborhood. It's gas time. Let them hear me sing. Oh yeah, pull the trailer, y'all. Boom boom. Hit me a good 70. You stay over there, fat ass truck. Good 72. Sent Don the pictures. He can get his template done tomorrow. I didn't double check based off that measurement he said. I think he good though. I think I checked it earlier. That's why I didn't double check it, because I checked it earlier. But yeah, on the way to his house to dig. That's all I got to say. Y'all stay safe and stay dangerous. I gotta go. Your mama calling.